Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I'm going to break down another video that came across my feed that just upsets me so much. So I see a lot of videos like this. I don't want to single this guy out specifically because I've seen many videos from different people all doing basically the exact same thing. And it's just an example of all these creators just copying whatever they see out there. And all of them, most of them, this guy has a great physique. And they show you these exercises. And if you don't understand or know anything, you think, wow, this guy has a good physique. He's showing me this exercise. If I do this exercise, I'll get that physique. But I can guarantee you 1,000% that these people, especially this guy, did not build this physique doing these stupid exercises, okay? It's weird, I call exercise flat out stupid, but these are stupid because they make no sense in any way whatsoever. So we're gonna watch the video, all right, we're gonna break it down, but once again, it angers me because these people they know better than this. I guarantee you they know better than this. Nobody who exercises thinks this is a real thing. And they're putting it out there, misleading people, putting out crap, lying, just to mislead people for clicks or whatever. And it really upsets me, so that's why I'm making this video, so I can explain to you why this video makes no sense, so you'll understand why it makes no sense. So when you see other crap videos like this, you'll have enough understanding to know whether you should, believe it or not, and don't just judge by how someone looks. So first, we'll go through the video, and then we'll come down and we'll break it down on why these exercises don't make any sense. Sorry for the interruption, but here's my little plug. This channel is all about helping regular people get in better shape and improve their health and longevity at home. So if that sounds useful or to you, or you know anybody who might benefit from it, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and back to the video. Okay, so let's watch the video first. First, let's just break it down. Sagging breasts is what the title says. And it says effective chest workout at home for beginners. He put that beginners in there to try to, as a little disclaimer, but as we explain it, you understand that even for beginners, these exercises don't make any sense. Okay, let's watch it. So no dumbbells, workout at home. That's what he's saying. Okay. Okay, watch it once through. Let's break it down. There's a lot to say. Okay, no dumbbells, work out at home. That's great, that's fine. First exercise is, I guess it's a decline chest press. All right. Function of the chest, the pecs, is horizontal adduction. Muscles run across here. Their function is to pull that arm across and in. So if the muscle is moving this way, it's only working against resistance going that way, okay? So that's the number one thing. If you're sitting up, you need weights going that way. He doesn't have weights going that way. He has no weights whatsoever. But it gets worse. He's saying, I assume he's doing this motion downward because he's trying to get the lower part of the chest. If you're doing this, what are you working against? Gravity. So he's working down with gravity. How's that any resistance? This is incredibly stupid. If he was lying down, he would get some chest activation. You could argue it's not any resistance, but at least he would have the resistance that is there, i.e. the way your arm is going in the correct direction. But even then, if he's doing this lower angle, even lying down, it'd make no sense because the angle of his motion wouldn't be going against resistance, even if he was in the correct plane, which is lying down. Sitting up, it makes absolutely zero sense. He's going with gravity. Okay, this is like a story I had a long time ago when I was in the gym. I saw a woman sitting in the gym. Sorry, had to go grab a weight. And she was literally in the mirror doing this. And I asked her, right, because I was young and I was stupid, I was trying to give people advice. I think I was a trainer then, or I just recently stopped being a trainer. So I asked her, hey, what are you trying to work there? And she said her tricep. And I was like, but that's not working the tricep because you're going with the direction of resistance, right? She's carrying a dumbbell, if she's going downward, the dumbbell is going down, she's pushing down, how's that working the tricep? But she just said, but I see it flexing. I'm like, well, someone like that you can't reason with because they don't understand anything. It's the same thing these people are doing. He's like, look at my chest flex. Yeah, you could do that. Doesn't mean you're doing anything. You just, anytime you move your arm across, your chest is gonna flex. And that's what's going on here because he's going downward and gravity is going downward. It's the same as that person doing a tricep extension downward with a dumbbell and thinking she's working a tricep, when I can do that with zero weight, just pushing down, I'm just flexing the muscle, and you get that same contraction. Sorry, I'm getting a little animated because it's so stupid. Okay, let's see what his second exercise is. Okay, second one is front raise. Okay, at least this time, if he's moving upward, gravity is going downward, so at least he's working against gravity. Now, he's being very vague and not saying which part of chest he's theoretically trying to target in this, but I guarantee you he's thinking this is going to be upper chest. And he's moving at a slight angle, which is a correct path to travel for an upper chest movement, but resistance is going this way when it should be going that way. So once again, it's not really getting great resistance, even if he had weight, which he doesn't. So this would be mostly a shoulder exercise. We will get a little chest activation, some of those very upper fibers, but it wouldn't be a chest exercise. And with no weight, it really doesn't make any sense. Sure, he said beginners, but even for beginners, this makes no sense. You could start with lightweight. Only reason this would make sense, maybe if you were very elderly or you're rehabbing and you're really just trying to get that muscle back to just moving. So that's that. Not as bad as the first exercise, because at least he's not going with gravity. Let's see what he's got next. Okay, good God. Okay, I see so many people doing this exercise. It's freaking stupid. It's terrible. So he's doing this. I guess he's mimicking. Okay, these guys, this guy probably knows something, but he's just making up crap to deceive people. All right, he's like, look at me, I have muscles. Let me do some bullshit and listen to me. I'm getting worked up because it's so stupid. Okay, he's doing this. Okay, like we said, if you're pushing that way, resistance needs to go that way. First of all, he's doing this narrow thing because people think that if you're pushing narrow, you can get your inner chest, but no, that's not really a thing. But second of all, he's doing it that way. Once again, gravity is going that way, so he's not even working against gravity. If he was to do this, at the very least, he should lie down. If he's lying down, then resistance will be going that way, and at least he'd be working in the right direction. Once again, that's not really any resistance though, but if you are very elderly or you're rehabbing, then maybe you could use that for just strengthening that motion. But in terms of effective chest workout for home, even for beginners, no, especially not standing up. Upright, unless you're using cables, there's no real good upright chest exercise moving forward. Okay, so he's not going in the right direction, and this holding your hands together isn't gonna do anything. All right, anytime you bring your chest across, it's gonna flex. So even if you squeeze your hands, if he was squeezing hard, you would get more contraction, but that's just from the squeeze. This motion, forward and back, is doing nothing for it. So it's a dumb exercise. See what we have next. Okay, last one. Oh, sorry, he did indicate that on the other one that was supposed to be upper chest. I didn't see the little red flashiness. And he did indicate he was going for inner chest on the last one, but it doesn't. And the last one he's saying is middle chest or some crap. Okay. Last exercise is the correct motion. Once again, these people, okay, they either don't know anything or they're just doing novel crap to do novel crap because he's trying to say, look how easy this is. Anyone can do it. Yeah, anyone can do it, and it's not going to do anything for you. So he has the right motion this time. He probably does this exercise, right, which is horizontal adduction or chest press, but he probably does it lying on his back with weight. If you're doing it this way, once again, makes no freaking sense. Resistance is going that way. Why the hell are you doing this? Right? Your shoulders are working to hold this weight up while doing this, but your chest, no. Just because you're moving that way doesn't mean your chest is working. It's contracting, just move your arm, but it's not working against any weight. All these motions, you gotta be lying down. If anyone's telling you to do chest exercise upright and they're not using some kind of cable machine, they're full of shit. They're just lying to you, they're making up crap, they're trying to make it look very easy and approachable so you can be like, oh, I could do stuff at home, look how easy it is. This guy's buff. If I work out at home doing these very simple things that are not challenging me, I can get buff like him, and that's not true. If it's super easy, if it looks like it's doing nothing, it's freaking doing nothing. And don't follow people just because of how they look. If you understand the basic biomechanics of which way the muscle is working, resistance goes opposite way, you'll know right away that stuff like this is complete BS. I got more animated than usual because stuff like this really annoys me, because it makes no sense whatsoever, and it's just completely misleading to people who are beginners or aren't knowledgeable, and it's taking advantage of and lying to people, and I really hate that. And I see so many of them online, and they all do the exact same video because all of them are just copying some bullshit they saw someone else do, and they're just pumping it out and just using their physique to try to sell it, and that's why I really hate it. Okay, I'm gonna calm down now. Hopefully you guys learned something from the breakdown of why these exercises make no sense, and you could spot, similar bad videos in the future. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.